Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'll talk about a few other things as well. So President Biden says he'll make the tax system fair, eliminating loopholes for crypto investors. President Biden, in light of his upcoming campaign, has made a promise regarding the crypto industry and traders. According to the current president, he will work on making the current tax system fair by eliminating loopholes for crypto traders. Does he not realize that most people are not tax evaders? Most people are still down on their investment. A lot of people probably bought the top back in 2021. And if he wants to make things fair, maybe he should start with this. Take a listen.
What's the headline here?
Stock market's rigged. The United States stock market, the most iconic market in global capitalism, is rigged.
By whom?
By a combination of the stock exchanges, the big Wall Street banks, and high-frequency traders.
Who are the victims?
Everybody who has an investment in the stock market.
So anybody who has an investment in the stock market is a victim of the big banks. And that's who Biden is really looking out for. You know, they always want to come after crypto because they see it as something that they're missing out on for some reason. But you know, crypto is about to evolve into something so much bigger. Think about XRP and all that utility, moving money on a daily basis at a very small fee and at a very fast pace. And they don't like it because the big banks are afraid of it. And that's why they're using this White House to crush crypto. UK passes bill recognizing crypto as regulated financial activity. You know, over in the UK, things look a hell of a lot different than they do right here in the United States. The UK has officially passed a bill that recognizes crypto as a regulated financial activity within the country. Indeed, the Financial Services and Markets Act 2023 has officially become law after receiving royal assent and being approved by King Charles on Thursday. In a press release issued today, the government noted that the act has center to its vision to grow the economy and create an open, sustainable, and technologically advanced financial services sector. Subsequently, this represents a crucial moment for the digital asset industry in the country. While we're pushing innovation out of this country, every other country is welcoming that innovation with open arms. That's what's going on right now. XRP 88 algo buyers to back Coinbase's fight against the SEC, lawyer claims. So XRP 88 algo investors could potentially join Coinbase's defense, according to XRP-friendly lawyer Johnny Deaton. So the lawyer revealed that there is a growing number of individuals, currently approaching 2,000, who wish to join as potential amici in support of Coinbase. You know, when the lawsuit first happened against Ripple, everybody seemed to turn their back on Ripple. And then a year and a half later, all of a sudden, everybody wanted to support Ripple because it took that amount of time for these people to wake up and realize Ripple is fighting for all of crypto. The good thing is now we have a lawsuit against Coinbase and Binance, and these lawsuits are bringing the crypto community together like never before. Congress must decide how to regulate digital assets, Coinbase said. So the SEC can't retroactively regulate digital asset exchanges, Coinbase argued in a new court filing. Coinbase acknowledged that there is no new information in the suit. Its business has not made material changes, warning the action, and there hasn't been a legislative change. The only change is the SEC's position regarding its powers, Coinbase said. Seeking to dismiss the lawsuit from the SEC, Coinbase filed a 177-page answer filled with detailed arguments such as the SEC's lacks the proper jurisdiction against the suit's claim. And the SEC does not have the jurisdiction that Gary wants it to have. He's out there going above and beyond his power. And even the Blockchain Association got involved. Blockchain Association tells Gensler to back off. So the Blockchain Association says that according to federal law, SEC Chair Gary Gensler has to step back from digital assets. In an open letter published on Thursday, the crypto advocacy firm claims that Gensler is stepping outside his congressionally granted bounds. And he is. He does not have the power that he's pretending to have. And that's why we see a handful of pro-crypto congressmen fighting to get Gary fired. And hopefully that comes sooner than later. Ripple News, top reasons why XRP price might initiate a fresh rally soon. One thing I want to point out is they talk about the XRP ledger as an unseen gold mine. Ragsy, known for her pioneering spirit, placed a bet on XRP for her next NFT venture. The XRP ledger's freshness in the NFT space is paired with unmatched transaction speeds, characteristics not found in other popular chains like Ethereum or Polygon. This, in conjunction with low transaction fees, provides an enticing framework for artists and investors alike. The XRP ledger is going to continue to grow and expand over time. And it is a hidden gold mine. It's going to add a lot of value to XRP. Then they talk about a bull run in XRP's role. But this is more based around the lawsuit and the judge coming out and making a ruling in favor of Ripple. And we need to see that happen sooner than later as well. You know, it feels like we're in limbo all the time, waiting for that moment. And once that moment happens, all of us are going to have, all of a sudden, you know, life-changing money. And it's going to happen so fast, and people are going to be shocked by it. And a lot of FOMO money is going to pour in as well. So Ripple partner Volante Technologies powers major custodian bank to successfully complete pilot testing on the FedNow instant payments network. But one thing I want to point out is this right here. The comprehensive pilot test includes various transaction scenarios, such as send and receive, and bank-to-bank pilot testing. By validating the core instant payments functionality on the FedNow network, Volante reaffirmed its commitment to assisting banks in seamlessly adopting the groundbreaking instant payments network. So it looks like Volante is going to bring a lot of banks on board. They're going to make it easy for them to get on board at the same time. And most likely we will see RippleNet involved. Later we'll see XRP involved in this as well. I don't think we're going to see any value come from FedNow right away. I think it's going to happen gradually over time. U.S. presidential candidate engages Ripple leadership and Deaton ahead of campaign launch. In a surprising move for the crypto community, Patrick Riley, the CEO of Reaper Financial and chairman of the Block Oversight Committee, has announced his candidacy for the President of the United States of America in the upcoming 2024 elections. Riley took to Twitter to share the news, expressing his commitment to bringing real solutions from the blockchain and technology sector to the forefront of American politics. Like I said before, 2024 election is going to have a lot of crypto ties, and a lot of people are going to be talking about crypto. And I can't wait for that to happen. Finally, crypto plastered all over the mainstream media news 24/7 because every single politician is going to talk about it. You're going to see Elizabeth Warren and her anti-crypto army out there. You're going to see Biden talking about how crypto is tied to drug dealing and money laundering. While on the other side, you're going to have pro-crypto candidates talking about innovation and technology and how crypto can push America to the forefront of Web 3 at the same time. To fully utilize the benefits of crypto, business leaders must decipher fact from fiction, see through some common crypto myths, and learn how the technology can improve operations, increase agility, and lower costs. Now, I think this is great, and this is coming right from Ripple. So crypto is a fad. With all the industry noise and recent market turbulence, it's easy to dismiss crypto as temporary. But the reality is that crypto and blockchain solutions have real utility as everyday technologies across a wide range of industries, B2B solutions, and applications. Blue chip brands like PayPal, Visa, and Starbucks have kicked off crypto rewards for their customers, and a number of payments companies have deployed crypto-enabled solutions to speed up transactions, lower cost, and improve transparency and reliability, all major pain points for cross-border payments. Central banks and governments are also exploring crypto and blockchain in the form of CBDCs to advance financial inclusion, improve the effectiveness of monetary policy, and boost payment efficiency, both domestically and internationally. Crypto is not going anywhere. You know, I keep seeing people talk about crypto like it's a .com, like it's something that's going to burst at some point. If anything, we're going to see a lot of cryptocurrencies disappear over time, and what we're left with is the innovation of the future. Crypto is risky and volatile. We all know that. You know, that was what brought us to crypto. The hopes of putting in a small amount of money and making a lot of money from that money. You know, get that financial freedom. Crypto is not sustainable. Industries, consumers, and governments are all helping to prioritize sustainability in blockchain. It's become clear that crypto can actually contribute to greater sustainability gains in two distinct ways. First, it is important to recognize that not all crypto is energy intensive. The mechanism that a blockchain uses to record and execute transactions dictates its energy usage. Then they talk about the XRP ledger being green as well, and carbon neutral blockchain. Second, the technology itself can help advance the fight against climate change. The tokenization of carbon credits on the blockchain helps to remove carbon from the atmosphere and provides significant advantages for otherwise fragmented and opaque carbon markets. I hate when they talk about climate change because I see it as nothing more than bullshit. But again, it's all the talk right now because governments are on board and the World Economic Forum is pushing it. The UN is pushing it. Everybody is pushing carbon credits in the future because there's a lot of money involved there. Crypto solutions are complex and difficult to implement. Before the advent of World Wide Web, the internet was a very difficult and intimidating place for the average person compared to today's standards. It required improvements to usability and connectivity to become widely accessible and functional to the everyday user. Similarly, the crypto industry has substantial progress since the advent of Bitcoin in 2009, and improvements continue to arrive at breakneck speed. You know, everybody thought that the internet was the hardest thing to learn when it first came out. Now, look at it. Everybody has the internet on their phone. They have computers in their houses. The same thing's going to happen for crypto over time as well. We are still early. Crypto lacks regulatory clarity globally. Well, over in the UK and the EU, they're getting laws put in place on a daily basis. They're on the brink of regulatory clarity over there. Other countries are adopting crypto as well. The only place you see regulatory clarity not still being held back is here in the United States. But again, crypto is the future and you're invested in it. And because you're invested in it, your future is gonna look a lot brighter than others. So 38 of the world's largest 100 banks have tested, integrated, or invested in Ripple's remittance technology. And look at some of these banks. And again, this continues to expand at the same time. And I know Ripple's going to steal a lot of business away from Swift over time as well. That's why I always said, you're an XRP investor. Your future is going to be great. And when I start my videos with great world, it's because it is great if you invest in the right way. You have a future. What are the other people out there? The people that aren't invested, what are they looking forward to in the future? A CBDC, a universal basic monthly income? Tied to the CBDC slavery system, somehow maybe you can avoid that system because there's a lot of options that are going to come up in the future. But again, your future looks great because you invested in the right way. FedNow is anticipated to reach 100% of credit unions versus RTP 61%. And nobody even talked about this. And a lot of people overlook this. Credit unions will use FedNow in addition to other existing rails. FedNow service features will help participating credit unions conduct investigations and provide return funds connected to fraud and errors. FedNow LMT liquidity management tool will allow participants to transfer funds between accounts at the reserve banks to meet the liquidity needs associated with instant payments. I wonder if they're going to utilize XRP and that on-demand liquidity. While the central bank will initially price FedNow at parity with RTP at 4.5 cents per payment, it has a history of cutting fees to win volume. The initial launch will provide full functionality and help credit unions manage the transition to a 24/7, 365 service. Anticipated to reach 100% of credit unions and banks in the U.S. versus RTP 61% currently. So FedNow expected to go live date is July 20th of this year. That's in less than 25 days from now. And again, I think my math was wrong there, but whatever. July 20th is the day. So people overlook the credit unions. I know they did because they're more focused on domestic payments, like person-to-person payments. But that's not what FedNow is going to be out of the gate. It's only going to be for the big banks. I keep seeing people say, we're going to be using FedNow next month. No, we're not, because it's not built for me or you. It's not a full-blown CBDC yet either. I say yet because I think it's going to morph into one after an emergency situation happens, because nobody in the U.S. is going to vote for a CBDC, period. You're going to have to go through that executive order for that to happen. But we'll see how it all plays out. It's nice to see Ripple partners tied in there, most likely using RippleNet technology. And like I said, I still think Ripple is directly tied to the FedNow system. I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.